Do you find yourself wasting a lot of time on tasks that feel like never ending to finish? Are you someone who has a hard time getting into the groove with getting your work done, would rather binge watch on all the episodes of Demon Slayer? Maybe that part's just me. But all jokes aside, you might wonder if it's even possible to get your work done without being distracted or feeling the need to stop. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, it is possible from this quick and easy technique that I would like to talk about, the Pomodoro Technique. Before I get into how it works, let me start by clearing out what this strange word Pomodoro even is. It's actually how you say tomato in Italian. And sad enough, this word and grazie, which means thank you, are the only words I know how to say in Italian. Sorry for those who are Italian watching, I already know who one of those people will be. But anyways, you might be wondering, well, what does a tomato have anything to do with my work? Well, that, my friend, has to do with a short little history on how the Pomodoro Technique was born. It was created in the late 1980s by a university student named Francisco Cirillo, if that's how you pronounce it. And after having a hard time focusing and decided to try studying his work for 10 minutes, the rest became history of the Pomodoro Technique. Now the next question comes, how do you do it? Well, this article I found breaks it down in 5 simple steps for you to do. Step 1, pick a task. Step 2, set a 25-minute timer. Step 3, work on your task until the time is up. Step 4, take a 5-minute break. And step 5, every 4 Pomodoros, take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. If you find that 25 minutes is too low of a time and you would like to challenge yourself even further, you can try many different times, honestly, for whatever fits best for you. You can do 50 minutes of studying and 10 minutes of a break, 1 hour of studying and 15 minutes of a break, or create whatever time frame that suits you best. The main idea is for you to only look at one task without doing anything else. That means no distractions with your phone, talking with your bestie, or anything like that. And work on only one task that you've set for yourself. For me personally, I like using apps to help me with this, and the 2 that I would like to recommend to you is Forest and Tide. I know these apps are on the iPhone, and I'm not sure about the Android, but if they aren't, I apologize about that. I would suggest looking up Pomodoro on your phone app and see what other options pop up for you. But to begin with the first app, Forest, you are encouraged to grow these cute little trees in your garden area, and depending on the amount of time that you want to study, that tree will grow for you. What makes this app even better is that you can set it on your phone to where you cannot go off that app until that tree is finished planting. If you go off that app and decide you want to text, go on Instagram or anything like that, that tree will end up dying and you have to start all over again. So for anyone who goes on their phone very easily and can't focus for long periods of time, this would be an app that I would definitely recommend you giving a try. As for my other recommendation app, Tide, you're able to set a timer on there as well for however long you want to work or study for. What makes this app also better is that not only you can set this app to where you can go off of it until that timer's done, but there's also all kinds of music that you can listen on there for free. The free version varies all kinds of things, from it raining to listening to people talk in the background at a coffee shop and much more. These are not sponsored apps, by the way. If you're still feeling unsure on how the Pomodoro Technique would work for you, the link I'll share below will give you tons of information on how this can work for pretty much anything. If you're having trouble starting that homework assignment that's due tomorrow, trust me, been there, done that. You can use either apps I recommended to you, or even set a timer on your phone for 10 minutes, and this will help get yourself in the zone even more. Or another example, if you feel lazy working out, try this technique out by setting a timer for 15 minutes and do walking, running, yoga stretches, or strength exercises that you can think of, even if it's all in your home. If you're wanting to get into meditation and have a hard time sitting still, try setting a timer for 5 minutes. If you've always wanted to do that side hustle project and always dread starting it, try setting a timer for 20 minutes. These examples and much more can be ways on how you can do the Pomodoro Technique, not necessarily when you need to do your work. And even if you think, well, why would I do X or Y for 10 minutes if it's just considered a waste of time? It wouldn't be a waste of time actually, because the main idea is just to get yourself started and past that approach of it being hard to do. If you trick your mind to think, well, it's only a small amount of time to commit to something, it will become that much easier to continue on than to never start at all. If you enjoyed watching this, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below on how you will use the Pomodoro Technique in your own life. Thank you, have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one.